Do you want a go-to staple food to bring to events and parties that will impress your family and friends but don't necessarily have the time or money to make it? Well, look no further, because this simple recipe for ooey gooey brownies are a sure way to impress your friends and family while saving money and time. Today I will show you how to make a simple and delicious recipe for gooey brownies and how to spice it up to ensure raving reviews for all gatherings and events. Brownies are a sure way not only to please a party, but also join family and friends together through baking. I baked and cooked with my mom all the time growing up, and brownies became a popular go-to item in our household for all holidays and special events. So to get started, all the ingredients and supplies you will need for making these brownies are 1 box of pre-made brownie mix, 3 tablespoons of water, half a cup of vegetable oil, 2 eggs, half a cup of peanut butter chips, half a cup of chopped walnuts, nonstick spray, an 8-inch by 8-inch pan, a large mixing bowl, and a large mixing spoon or wooden spoon. Now, first you want to start off by preheating your oven to 325. It may vary depending based on the size of your pan, but since we're using an 8 by 8-inch pan, we will just set it to 325. And you also want to prep your pan by spraying the non-stick spray all over your pan so your brownies don't stick to the side when you take it out of the oven. While you are preheating the oven, take your 1 box of brownie mix and put it in 1 large mixing bowl. Then you are going to take your 2 eggs, your 3 tablespoons of water, and your half a cup of vegetable oil, and mix it all together until you get all the clumps out. You want to make sure to mix thoroughly, but not too thoroughly, or else you're going to get flat brownies, and you want them to be ooey and gooey and delicious. So you want to make sure there's no clumps. Make sure you scrape all the sides. Don't want to leave any of that goodness behind. So I'm going to kind of fold it in. Want to kind of go between a fold and stir technique, because some of these powder clumps can be a little bit tricky. So you want to make sure you scrape the bottom of the bowl. A lot of people forget to scrape the bottom of the bowl, so make sure you do that. Get it all nice and combined together. Okay, it's looking good. Now when you mix all your core ingredients together, you think you got a good base, you haven't overmixed it too much, then we're going to add the fixings. Now this is a great way to spice up any plain brownie recipe or even any regular dessert recipe. You could use M&Ms, chocolate chips, little Heath bars, but for me personally, I love chopped walnuts and peanut butter chips. So we're going to take half a cup of chopped walnuts and half a cup of peanut butter chips. We're going to put it into the batter. And then we're going to just gently fold it in, because like I said, the key to a perfect brownie is to not overmix them. So just gently kind of scrape the bottom, fold it over, get all the sides. It's a great, easy, and fun way to involve your kids, other family members, and you can even let them lick the spoon. So once we've got that all combined together, and scrape all the edges. Oh yeah, that looks great. I just love a good fudgy brownie. A lot of people do. Especially in my household, brownies go fast. So, once you're done with that, then you want to carefully set this aside and take your pre-greased pan, 8 by 8-inch pan, and then you want to carefully pour the mixture in. Now, if you don't get messy while you cook and bake, then you're not actually cooking and baking. So you make sure you want to scrape all of it out. Make sure you get all the batter in the pan. All nice and good. Okay. Got a little messy, but a little mess never hurt anyone. So, I'm going to set that aside. And then you want to make sure the brownies are all evenly distributed. And then next what you want to do is you want to tap the bench a few times just to get rid of all the air bubbles. And then once it's all evenly distributed, then your oven should be ready by this point. So you want to put your brownies in at 325 for about 50 to 52 minutes. You'll know when it's ready when you put a toothpick through the middle of it and it comes out pretty clean. You want to underbake it a little bit because when you take it out of the oven, it's still going to cook a little bit and it'll ensure that fudgy gooiness. So, just going to put this in the oven. All this. And after you let it cool for a few minutes, you take it out, slice it up for the whole family. I hope this was a helpful and easy way to bring food into people's lives and share memories with your family. I know I will. And of course, this is always customizable. So don't be afraid to get a bit adventurous with it. Have fun making brownies.